I think that a man, the average man, I'm not even going to speak in terms of the broad categorization of men now. The average man needs to define his own life. You get, you cannot listen to what women are saying. I mean, of course, women say a lot of good stuff, wise stuff, but also you need to know that you're in a game where people play for their own interests. So you need to look at what is best for you and what you stand for. If you want to raise, say, a Christian family, a godly family, if you want to raise a modern family, if you want to raise any whatever you want to do, it has to be you identifying, for instance, where the gaps are. This has nothing to do with what every other person is saying. In terms of men generally becoming better, I think that the advice for men to define what the problem is with their lives holds sway in every aspect of their lives, in their dating, in their professional life, in their academics. Do you
Awesome.
understand? You have to first identify if you think that you are stuck, if you think that there's something going wrong, you have to first identify what do I think is the thing that's going wrong. I mean, you find your power, your juice, do you get how do
Yeah.
you where is my strength? You get decided how your life work is going to be, how you have structured it. That structure would be like some sort of foundation to say, okay, this is how I would want my life to look like, and this is how I would want to. The modern man has to adapt to that time that has changed, not in a way that erases him. Do you understand? But in a way
Yeah.
that he can very well put in what he wants, how he wants it. Do you understand? And to the
Yeah.
best he can, he's not going to be 1000% in your hands, but to the best way he can to bring his best to the situation, to the pot. You have to at least be sure that this is what I want and it's the best thing for my life.
Because from what I'm taking from you or hearing is that identifying the problem or what was the problem, what was wrong with me, would be able to navigate every other decision that you make.
You might not be poor. There may not be something inherently wrong with you, but there could be a gap between where you want to be and where you are. So these are the things that everybody needs to be aware of as a man living in 2026, because nobody has defined the role again. In the essence of that, you have to then define that this is what I want. And it's not likely that there's any man here that wants something stupid for their lives. It would be a shame that you want to be less than what you could actually be, going by, I mean, what you think is possible.